I'm awakened early on Saturday morning by a tap at the door, followed by a faint hissing sound. What's going on? I stumble out of bed to find that 3 envelopes have been pushed under the door to our room, each marked with one of our names. Hey, money's here. Money? 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 Each envelope contains $5, the weekly spending allowance for Iris Academy students. Alright, that's not actually all that bad. If it's our money, why can't they just give it to us all at once? Well, because if they do that, you're going to make a stupid purchase. I guess they don't trust us not to spend it all at once and then run out and complain. Which is a good practice. Well, that might teach people to plan ahead. This way still teaches people to plan ahead. If you want to buy anything really cool, you've got to save up. But you're missing the important part. It's Saturday, and that means a trip to the mall. Ooh, shopping. Excellent. I didn't think you were a shopaholic. I'm not, but it's great to get out and look at something other than school for a while, isn't it? Also, they have ice cream, and penny candy, and really big cinnamon cookies, and... We get the idea. Since I've been there before, I can show you guys around. What about studying? You have plenty of time for that during the week, right, Minerva? Ooh, first big decision. Oh, I see. So, stay at school and study, which is tempting because there's a chance it might increase my smart, and it'll probably do something for my magical knowledge. Or go to the mall. So it's social versus intellect. You know what? We have plenty of time for studying later. Let's go to the mall. Sure, I'd love to go to the mall with you. Great, Ellen. I guess it's okay. But you ought to have a good breakfast before you look at ice cream. Yes, Mother. Students are lining up outside the school, waiting for a free seat in one of the shuttle vans that travel between here and the local shopping center. Come on, we can ride together. Wait a minute. What is it? We're still in uniform. So? Won't people stare at us because we're all wearing capes? Nah. Just act natural. It's no big deal. But it's nowhere near Halloween. Since the teachers aren't saying anything, I suppose this is what we're supposed to do. The mall is not very large or very crowded. At least where I'm standing, which is in Wizards, easily outnumber shoppers in ordinary clothes, but no one reacts to the sight. Probably a white magic spell laid over the area. I guess if students come here all the time, they get used to it. Or a perfectly reasonable and mundane solution. Thank you, Minerva. Okay, that place does coffee and pastries. They have fresh fruit. That one does baked potatoes. There's a gift shop. There's the cafe. Are all these stores magical? No, there's only one magic shop here. They sell wands and stuff. Wait, how did they get away with that? I'm going to get a chocolate croissant. What about you? Ooh, I get to choose. Okay, a magic store. Again, extremely tempting. Games, no, we're definitely not doing games arcade. I mean, I'm sure there's something there, but that's just a waste of time. I mean, video games... I was about to say something extremely hypocritical. Then again, it is an arcade. It's not like they're going to have games like this there. Window shopping. I could plan future... Actually, I mean, that'd be interesting. Food court. Not feeling very hungry. I don't actually know if my character's hungry or not, but let's go to the magic store. I mean, come on. It's magic! With Virginia's vague directions in mind, I set out in search of the magic store. This branch of the mall looks like a dead end. There's only one shop from it, and it's blacked out with a "Coming Soon" sign on the door. But as I get closer, a patch of wall blurs and shimmers to reveal a second door, marked with a star. Marvelous magical accoutrements. Ooh. Alright. Glasses! I like glasses. If I click it, do I buy it? I don't know if I do. Adding an air of sophistication as well as making it easier to read the fine print of old and faded magical tomes. Smart +5! I could use that. Let's see what the others are. I want to see what the wacky classes are. May or may not let you see the unseen, smart +5, and weird +5. Protective gear. Combat magic. So that's... Wow, that's a lot of red magic. A sextant. Improves your understanding of the physical... Really? Oh, blue magic. Alright. Furry set. Charmed ears and a tail will not make you into an actual were-creature, but they can help you to express your animal nature. Strength plus 5, green magic plus 25, cost 110. Wait a second. 110. 110. How many weeks are there going to be? I guess you could manage that, but that would take a lot of saving, I mean. A wand. This polished wood of wood has been charged with all the colors of magic. Ooh, that's very interesting. Alright, I want glasses. I can't resist. Yes! You purchase glasses. In order to gain the benefits of our item, you'll have to wear it. I have an equipment screen? Yay! Done shopping. I finished my shopping and joined my fellow students to return to Iris Academy. On Saturday morning, I sleep in. There aren't any school activities today that I know of. I haven't made plans with anyone, so there's nothing else to do. Which just makes me realize I miss my family. I'm not used to being completely out of contact like this. There aren't even any phones in the dorm, so I can't call home. Dad promised he and Mom would write, but I haven't received anything. Maybe they were too busy on the first day, or the mail was slow. I'm sure I'll hear from them soon. No phones, no computers, no television. It doesn't matter much during the week when I'm busy with classes, but on a day like today, it leaves me feeling restless. I think I'll go outside. Where do I change my equipment? It's a beautiful campus. I'm careful to stop when I want to admire something, rather than keep walking and risk another collision. But while the flowers and paved walkways are nice, what I'm really looking for is something a little more open. I follow the path away from the main buildings, towards grassy fields. We could play games out here if we borrowed some balls from the gym. I wonder if Virginia was serious about starting a sports team. Hey, I think I see her up ahead. She's talking to someone I don't know. I hurry to catch up. Mostly girls again this year, isn't it? Yeah, both my roommates are. I pause in mid-step. What is she talking about? Me and Ellen? That could be a problem eventually. Ellen and I both had wild magic. Is that the problem? Oh, she's a butterfly. Well, of course she is. She looks like one. Well, maybe more of us should drop out. The other way would be more fun. Maybe for you it would. The winged girl laughs. What on earth are they talking about? This is silly. Spies never hear anything nice. I have no idea what they're discussing, and I shouldn't try to figure it out. I'll only come up with crazy stuff. I'm just gonna walk away. Evening dorm room. Ah! At the end of the week, I get the chance to organize my thoughts and my belongings, as well as review the spells I've learned so far. Yes! Inventory. Glasses! Excellent! Yay! Glasses. I look styling. She looks styling. Ugh. Okay. White magic, black magic, sleep. Witches of Salem. Okay, so I do get to record important information. Virginia told me about the Salem witch trials, wild seed kids created a panic, homesick, mall. Right. Done. Wait, is that it? Do I not have any spells? I probably don't have any spells. Next week! Another assembly? Really? That's a lot of assemblies. I mean, 2 over the course. That's just crazy. Once again, we were all called to the gymnasium first thing on Monday morning. Only this time there are even more people here. Is this a meeting of the whole school? What for? I asked Virginia if she knew what this was about, but she just grinned and said she couldn't tell me. She grinned? Someone steps up to the podium, but it's not a teacher. Ah! William, Virginia's brother. Younger of 2 older brothers. Good morning, everyone! My name is William Danson, and I am your incoming senior class president. I wonder why they use terms like president. They're supposed to be magical. But for the next week, half of you will be calling me Sir William. Welcome to freshman initiation. A magical initiation ritual? Oh, is it actually going to be a magical initiation? Well, that'd be pretty cool. Before we start, I'm required to give you some safety information. Nothing that happens this week should cause you physical harm. If you are ordered to do something... If you are ordered to do something dangerous that you know is wrong, please go to a teacher immediately. I don't like the sound of this. Now, all you freshmen, please line up. One at a time, come up on stage, announce your name and where you come from, and receive one of these initiation handbooks. Okay. Yeah. Students dutifully shuffle along, announcing themselves one by one. Some of them I've already met. Some names are new. Suki Sato, Jamal Mir, Pastel Rowe, Luke and Logan Pfeiffer. Then it's my turn. After I state my name, William hands me a stapled-together paper booklet. Inside are a bunch of rules and a list of all the members of the senior class, complete with black and white pictures and full names. Moving pictures? According to this, we're required to memorize the names of all the seniors, and throughout the week we have to address them as Sir or Lady whatever. I'm totally going to address them as Sir whatever, and Lady whatever. And there's more. We have to memorize a silly poem and recite it on command. We must never show our backs to a senior. We must never be taller than... I'm sorry. That one's a bit ridiculous. We must never be taller than a senior. We must always respond to requests with... Wait. William's at the podium again. I feel like all of this is just going to be terribly wrong or a trick or something. And if I get the option, I'm totally refusing all of this. Now, as well as serving and honoring the entire senior class, each one of you will become the property of one particular senior. Your senior is your master, your best friend, your worst nightmare, and your only protection from the rest of us. Stand and wait, and we will choose. Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous. He steps away from the podium while we freshmen look at each other nervously. The seniors start to move around the room, poking and prodding and calling out orders. You're taller than me, freshman. Get down to the ground. Don't turn away from me, freshman. I see your back. Ugh. Ellen and I end up kneeling back to back and watching as the sharks circle. You. I look up to see a strange boy standing over me. Very strange. Even Pastel, the girl with the fairy wings, looked mostly human. According to the list of seniors, his name is Damien Ramsey. But what is he? A demon of some kind, I'm guessing. Minerva Granger, I think you should be mine. Okay. Stand up. But then I might be taller. It's alright. You with me. You don't have to worry about the rules if I'm with you. Only what I say matters. Here, take my hand. I'll help you up. Right. So, judging by the little red line, the embarrassment thing on her face, this is going to be one of the romance options. And he looks interesting, but, why not? With Damien's help, I climb to my feet. Come on, I'll walk you to the door. You need to stay by me until you're out of sight of the other seniors. Then you can plan the rest of your week in peace. What happens for the rest of the week? More of the same, mostly. They'll boss you around when they see you and make you say embarrassing things. Then on Friday, everyone hugs and makes up. Don't let it distract you too much from your studies. You'll need to learn if you're going to keep up. I'd suggest studying blue magic this week. Is that an order, sir? Just a suggestion. When I give you an order, you'll know. I will turn up to give you some instructions later in the week. I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't give you at least a little bit of a hard time. He grins and brushes the back of his hand against my cheek. Good luck, Minerva. Alright, I like him. He seems nice enough. So what should I do this week? Alright, well I was going to study blue magic anyways, but... might as well be on the safe side. Study it twice. Also want a little bit of red magic. I want to study as well. Alright. And I'm doing the sleep at the end always, just for the bonus. Uh-oh. This is one of his classes. Learn about all you like. It's your own time you're wasting. I have no objections to failing the lot of you at the next exam. He is so Snape. A flurry of robes, the students scramble for seats. Here you will be learning the subtle art of blue magic. At least some of you will. I thoroughly expect this subject to go over some of your heads. Blue is the color of change. That is altering what is already there. Not creating, not destroying. It is commonly used in conjunction with other magical styles in order to perform alchemical transmutations and other alterations of essence. Blue magic can also be used to change the effects of an existing spell, to cast or dispel illusions, or to change locations without movement through intervening space. You know what? That illusion thing makes sense. I thought for a second that it seemed kind of odd, but if it's changing things, then you're changing perception and you're changing light. That's interesting. For a skilled blue magician, reality is fluid. All things can be changed. Yet few minds are capable of grasping the true range of possibilities. We'll see what you're worth. Success! Gain 2 blue magic skill, 2 stress. After class. Hallway. I'm walking back to my room when I hear someone yelling up ahead. Lower, freshman. It's Ellen! And... Yes, Lady Angela? Wait, that's not her voice. Yes, Lady Angela. Ellen bends her knees, but the older girl follows suit. You're still too tall. Lower! Poor Ellen tries to make herself even smaller. If that senior notices me, she'll just start yelling at me too. I can't make her stop, but I feel like I ought to do something. Hey, leave her alone. Is she yours? She's a horse, and this is our hall. You go on for now. Whatever. Sorry about that, kids. People ought to be safe in dorms and classes so they can get their schoolwork done. I know I'm not your senior, but if you really need help dealing with the others, just let me know. Thanks. The older girl nods and goes back to her room, and I come out of hiding. Are you okay? What? I'm fine. Everything's fine. Really. I follow Ellen into our room. Hey guys, how's initiation so far? I'm not sure what the point is. It's a bonding experience. How else would you know that you'd grown up and become a real witch? By casting spells. Whatever. So what do you guys get for seniors? Balthazar Brundrick? He likes plants. He really likes plants. I think he's got moss growing on him. Your brother, William. Oh, that's great. He'll be good to you. What about you, Minerva? Damien Ramsey. Oh, no. What do you mean, oh, no? He is evil. What? What's so bad about him? Look at him. He's a demon. Yes. Oh, well, this is irritating. On one hand, knowledge. Love acquisition of knowledge. On the other hand, I really do believe this. Don't judge by appearances. Gotta have proper moral values. I can't believe you would judge somebody by the color of their skin. And the whole bat wings. It's not his fault he was born blue. That is so not the point. All you've said so far is that he looks bad. He's vicious. Has he actually done anything wrong? Or is he just grumpy? If people were calling me evil all the time, I'd be grumpy too. Please, don't yell. Whatever. You do what you want. Look, if there's a real problem with him, tell me about it. She shrugs. It's just rumors. Anyway, he's your senior now. And here he is. On time. I'm hurrying across the campus first thing in the morning when I spot Damien leaning against a wall. Well, hello there, Minerva. Hi. Sorry, I can't talk right now. What's the matter? Big Steve said I had to get him coffee right now. Well, he sort of growled it, really. Who do you belong to? Me or Big Steve? Well, you, but... And I think you have time to talk. Don't worry, I won't bite. It's just that I've been thinking about you. As your senior, I'm supposed to give you commands so you can demonstrate your obedience. I have to make you do things that you wouldn't want to do. But I don't want to do anything that would hurt or upset you in front of people. See, how is this evil? Oh, well, thanks. So I thought of something else. Something you could do that no one else would have to know about. Out of the secret. Like... I want you to write me a love letter. What? An extremely romantic love letter. I want you to proclaim your undying passion in words with hearts and flowers and sealed with a kiss. I... See? You're embarrassed. That makes it a good challenge for your initiation. And a good souvenir for me, too. I always wanted someone to write me a love letter. I see what you're doing, game. I see what it's doing. So you'll do it, right, freshman? I'll do it. Good girl. Hand it to me by midnight and your task is complete. And make sure it's juicy. You'd better hurry and get Steve's coffee now. Right. We head off on our separate ways. Uh-oh. This is one of his classes. I'll talk about Damien later. Get your seats. Hurry up, no chatter. In this class, carelessness might cost you your fingers. He wouldn't really cut off students' fingers, would he? No. It's red magic. Now this is what I like. Here you will be learning the seductive art of red magic. The evocation and control of energy. With this power you might summon a breeze, light a fire, or call a distant object to hand. I like fire. I say that it is seductive, not because of the power itself, but because simple minds prefer simple solutions. I think it's because of the power. Blast your enemies with lightning. Tear buildings apart with earthquakes. Let the world around you burn! Fall victim to such vulgar fantasies, and you leave yourself vulnerable to those capable of creative thought. There are many approaches that direct force cannot defend against. But burning! It's fun! He snaps his fingers in the air. One inattentive moment and you lose control of the forces you have summoned. After that, you will only be remembered as an unpleasant stain on the walls. He rubs his hands together and gives a nasty smile. Now for your lessons. Success! 1 red magic, 1 stress. Evening in the dorm room. I'm sitting at my desk. Okay, here we go. Back to Damien. So I just want to say, when I mentioned that, like, what the game is doing is, they're doing something that's kind of cliched. They present someone like Damien, and so, he seems nice, and then he also seems, you know, still a bit like, he's so far probably the nicest senior at the school, and then they make him vulnerable, because it's mentioned offhand. It's not even acknowledged by Minerva, but he specifically mentions that he's never ever gotten a love letter, which is supposed to make you feel sorry for him, pity him, and it makes him vulnerable, so you're more likely to choose him. It's a good strategy. I'm sitting at my desk staring at a blank piece of paper and tapping my pencil absently. Could you stop that? It's a slightly annoying sound. Sorry. I flatten my hands on the desk surface to try and keep from fidgeting, and sigh. Are you doing homework? No, I'm trying to write a stupid love letter. A love letter? Not a real one. It's for initiation. I'm supposed to write a really romantic love letter. But I have no idea what to say. Oh. Maybe you should just quote Shakespeare. Sonnets are romantic. I don't think that counts as writing. It does count as plagiarism. Sorry, I was never very good at creative writing. Oh, I have an idea. You don't have to copy a famous one exactly, but they can still give you suggestions. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. So compare unto something. Something unusual. Let's see. What is romantic? A voice like butter or teeth like knives? Admittedly, I'd quite like having my teeth compared to knives, but we're doing this properly. I think of butter when I think of your voice because it's warm and soft and it goes all melty. I have, for some reason, heard people... I've seen people's voices described as that, and I just don't understand. That's sweet. Good start. I got Q points! Okay, this is taking the metaphor a little too far. If you were butter on a table with a bread basket, lots of people want to take bits of you, and then mix you with bread. Sure. But I want to keep all the butter for myself because it's delicious. Butter gets all over my fingers and makes them slippery, and when I lick them... I'm not sure how to finish that sentence. I think you've said enough already. Are you sure? Well, I suppose you could finish it with it. I'm thinking of you. Okay. I look what I've written and frown. I don't think I have good love letter handwriting, though. I don't have any cutesy stationery. I do. I could copy it over for you if you want. Really? Thanks. I handed my scribbled version, which is a small pad of pink paper decorated with flowers. You know, that's not exactly like... That's not much of a letter. It's more like a really short poem. I'm sure I could think of a lot more than that. Ah, well. It's supposed to be sealed with a kiss. Do you think he'll know if I don't? I don't know. There might be a spell for it. I guess I have to, then. Ellen copies my love letter, and I fold it up and carefully kiss the center of the folded paper. I do not want a paper cut on my lip. Now I can deliver this thing and forget about it. Success! 2 will magic. 2 stress. Studying. Success. 1 smart! That's how you get smarts, is from studying! Yay. Clappy, clappy, clap. I hear someone outside. It sounds like someone crying. Who's crying? Ellen? What's wrong? Was one of the seniors picking on you again? I guess. That letter, the love letter I helped you write, somebody gave it to Professor Graviner. And then he did the spell to find out who wrote it, so he blamed me, and he wouldn't listen, so now I have detention. I've never had a detention in my life, and... What? How would that letter get to the professor? I gave it to... Damien! Did he do that? Okay, if he did that, I'm changing my mind about him. I can't imagine he would do that. He specifically said he didn't want to do that whole humiliation thing. At least not in public. I reach out and give Ellen a quick hug. It'll be okay. I'm gonna find out what's going on. Yes. Mwahaha. I stomp through the halls, driven by the fires of righteous fury. Even the seniors I pass on my way don't dare challenge me. Falcon Hall, home of the pretty boys. He must be around here somewhere. Damien! Is my favorite freshman looking for me? I jab my finger into his chest. You gave my love letter to Professor Graviner. He read it out in front of everyone, and then he did a spell to see who wrote it, and now my roommate's got detention. Your roommate? She has better handwriting than me, so she rewrote it on pink paper to make it look cute. She did me a favor, and now she's being punished for it. I hope you're happy. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, Minerva, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have been bragging. That's what started this. Wait, what? I was telling some of the guys how I'd made my freshmen write this letter for me. I was showing off, as you say. They thought it was funny. The very idea of a girl writing a love letter. Screw you, game! Ugh! Writing a love letter to someone like me. When I was at class yesterday, someone broke into my room and stole the letter. Oh. I thought they were only going to use it to tease me. I never imagined they would try to use it against you. And I had no idea your roommate was involved. Well, I'm not going to let them have the last laugh. Come on, Minerva. First I'm going to apologize to your roommate in person. Then I'll go to Professor Graviner. If someone gets detention for this, it should be me. Ah! To be fair, I called it that things weren't as they seemed, but I can't believe a game managed to turn something like that into points for him. He grabs my hand and pulls me along the corridor, slightly roughly. He looks a bit scary when he's mad. But I bet I did too. I know just how he feels. It's so unfair when people hurt innocents for no reason. When we reach Horse Hall, I detach myself from his grip. Let me go and fetch her. I don't think she'd react well if you suddenly barged into our room. He sighs. Of course. Not because you're a demon, just because she's upset right now. You're right, I'm sorry. I'll wait. There was no, I don't know, I guess it's just implied that the reason that it was because of him being a demon, but I don't get that. Maybe she's just more perceptive than I am. I enter the room. Ellen is sitting on her bed with an odd expression on her face. Ellen, Damien's here, to apologize. Some bully stole his love letter to pick on him. He said I'll go to the professor and explain. That's alright. He doesn't have to. What? William already did. He came to check on me, and I told him the whole story, and he's class president, you know, and he said he could fix it. Oh. He's very sweet. So you go come talk to Damien. He feels really horrible at what happened. And I yelled at him, too, so I feel kind of guilty. Okay. She goes outside to talk to Damien. So her senior already rode to her rescue. Well, I guess that's good. The important thing is that it gets sorted out.